Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lexi and today we're doing another pick a card. Today's pick a card is how your person views you. It's kind of like a part two to the pick a card I did a couple of weeks back where I'm trying to think of how I worded it, but it was something along the lines of how they think you view them. So it's kind of like a part two of like how your person views you. It's going to be kind of related more to like love, ex, crush, situationship, all of that. That's that type of video that we're doing today. I felt like doing a little bit of a lighter video, and we're just going to be taking a look at how they feel about you and just see what comes through the strongest, how they emotionally feel, how they view you, how they physically feel, all of that. We're going to be seeing what comes through. So let's get straight into the video. We have 4 crystals for you guys to choose from today. The first crystal is the honey calcite. The second crystal is the blue calcite. The third crystal is the moonstone heart. And the fourth crystal is the pink amethyst. So see which crystal you are drawn to. The timestamps are going to be in the description box as always, and I will see you guys at your timestamp. Hey Pal One, welcome to your reading. So we are currently taking a look at how your person currently views you. So I'm going to keep it nice and open, but we are basically going to be seeing how your person views you, whether it's emotionally, physically, anything like that. Anything that comes through from your person, we are going to be taking a look at. So you guys chose the honey calcite. I'm going to pop it up here. I'm going to start with tarot, and then we will move on to the oracle cards. So I'm going to jump straight in. So spirit guides, please can you tap me into the collective of pile number 1. If somebody here is thinking about studying astrology or looking deeper into astrology or has like a fascination for it, something like that, and being told really quickly like a big thumbs up for you to walk down that path. I don't know why there's something strong coming through about astrology here, which I'm taking as somebody wanting to learn it or something like that. So if that's been on your mind, a big thumbs up. Or if somebody's been wanting to maybe make a career, that's something that's coming through quite strongly, a career in regards to astrology, or even making like a social media platform or a YouTube or anything like that to guide people through astrology or teach about the findings that you found. There's like a gush of energy, like with a thumbs up, like the time is right, the time is right, the time is right. So whoever that was for, that's only going to be for like maybe 1 or 2 people. That message came through for whoever needs it, unrelated to the video, but it was a message that came through. So let's get straight in. Pile number 1, please spirit guides, tap me into the collective of pile number 1, please. How does pile number 1's person that they have in mind view pile number 1? How does pile number 1's person that they have in mind view pile number 1? How does pile number 1's person... I keep hearing Aries, 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 and go-getter. I keep hearing that quite strong. We have the 2 of Pentacles here. Pile number 1. How does pile number 1's person view pile number 1? We have the 3 of Pentacles reversed. How does pile number 1's person view... Oh God, that card just completely knocked itself out. 2 seconds. Ooh. Jumped into my plant pot. We have the Page of Wands. I'm going to lay 5 cards. 5 tarot cards. Let me move these over a little bit. 3 of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Okay. Pile number 1, please, spirit guides. Pile number 1, please, spirit guides. How does pile number 1's person view pile number 1? We have the King of Swords. Okay. How does pile number 1's person view pile number 1? We have Strength. Okay. And the back of the deck, we have the 2 of Swords. Straight away, like I was hearing Aries, 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 and then go-getter, but then the way that I'm being told to kind of like describe you, it's not in the sense of like Aries go-getter, like oh, I'm gonna wake up and grind and money. It's not like that, or it's not like I don't know, it's coming across, the way you're coming across, the way that your person views you, the way they're explaining you to me is like Alice in Wonderland. That's how they're explaining. And by that I mean there's something about you, panel number one, that is just very different to people that they let's just say are usually around. I feel like you're somebody that's really stuck out to them, whether you work or do something that is very different, or maybe it's just the way that you are. Like, I'm actually being told it's a lot of things. It's your communication style, it's the way that you move about, the way you apply yourself to life. Like, there's something so they're using Alice in Wonderland terminology, so I don't know if you watch that a lot, but they're saying like peculiar. You know, when she goes into the thing and she's like curiouser and curiouser, like that's what I'm being shown. Like, this person views you that way. It's almost like to talk to you, it feels like they're going down the Wonderland, if that makes sense. Because what I'm being told is with the Two of Pentacles here and then the Three of Pentacles reversed, I just keep being told this strong energy. I don't know whether you've had to do a lot by yourself, pal number one. Like, you haven't had a lot of people around you, or maybe you've had a lot of leeway to kind of do what you want or follow a career you want. Maybe you've had parents that have allowed you to do things that were a little bit more unconventional and things like that and explore yourself, or maybe you just had the freedom to do that, you know what I mean? Whether it was from childhood, maybe not having a lot of people around, or maybe you were just free to do that. But either way, you're a very strong, authentic self of expression, I'm being told. A very, very strong self of expression. And in this world, I don't like to say, like, in this world there's a lot of people that are copycats and stuff like that, but there is a lot of people in this world that are scared of their own vulnerability and scared of their own uniqueness and scared of that, you know. And the thing about you, pal number one, is you're not. I feel like you're someone that's very open with your emotions, open about your vulnerability, and it's like, I may look crazy, but I don't care. I'm going to pursue this career, or I'm going to show my emotions like this, and I'm going to express that and wear that outfit. Like, you're one of those people. And I feel like your mind as well, like, there's something about you is very airy. So you may have a lot of Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini in your chart, but I'm being told your mind is very intricate, and I feel like getting to know you, there is just so many layers. That's why this person feels like they're going down the Wonderland. And I'm also being told that every time this person's in your life, it's like you're a new person. You're always moving on. You're very free-spirited. That is that energy coming through. And there's something, I don't know whether it's to do with a career or it's just the way you move about life, but with this Three of Pentacles reversed and the Two of Pentacles, it's like, not in a negative way, I don't need anybody, so I move by myself, but you're just very independent. That's why that Aries energy was coming through. And with the Three of Pentacles reversed, there is just this strong energy of someone that doesn't need anyone to back them, doesn't need a crowd to back them. Like, they stand in their own truth. And that's how your person actually views you. And this person, like, doesn't quite understand it in their brain. That's why you were so curious to them, because I do feel like the person that you're asking about is somebody that has been cocooned in a way. It doesn't mean that they've had like an easy life or anything like that. They've just been cocooned in the sense that they've either always decided to hide behind a mask of something, like in the sense of like self-protection, or they've always kind of done what they've been told and kept the safe route. Anything that would have had them expanding or you know, following their heart and breaking barriers, they opted out of it. They opted not to do that, which is fine. It's their own free will, but it's kept them in a sense of feeling emotionally deprived in a way. Like, they haven't felt to imagine, how can I explain it? This is how I'm going to explain it to you, because I feel like you're not like that at all. This person is somebody that, imagine you have a new game, and you know that if you go past the demo level, once you go past the beginner's level, there's all of these challenges and things to come, but you can gain all of these coins and you can win this game. Or you can stay in the easy level, the demo level, where you just keep doing the same things over and over because it's comfortable. You are somebody that goes to defeat the boss at the end of the game. I feel like this person chooses to keep going over the demo level because I don't feel that this person's very secure within themselves. I feel like this person does deal with a lot of confidence issues. And I also feel that this person, they like comfortability. They've grown up in comfortability. They don't want to look crazy. They don't want people to comment on them or anything like that. It's easier to be remain I wouldn't say it's too much people pleasing. For some of them it could be, but it's more so this is going to keep me hidden, this is going to keep me blending in, whereas I feel like you're somebody that shines out. And the thing about that, guys, with the Page of Wands and the King of Swords, they admire this quality about you. Like, you are somebody that actually acts as an inspiration in their life, but at the same time as you acting as an inspiration in their life, I am also being told that sometimes it acts as like a trigger, if that makes sense, because it's almost like I'm being shown somebody like on a pedestal, which is, I do feel they put you on a pedestal in a way, and they see this, you know, this intricate personality. They see somebody that's so full of life, so full of love, so vulnerable with all of that, and it's like they would like that, but they refuse. Like, they refuse to do that inner work, but they look to you for inspiration. I hope that's making sense. And there is a sense of escapism with this person through you. If you were requiring about like a relationship or anything like that, or a situationship that's broken down, you are somebody that they actually think back to a lot, and you're somebody that they like to daydream about. They're actually playing me the Doja Cat song Love to Dream. If you want to go listen to that after this, they're playing that as a message of like they daydream about you a lot, they think about you a lot, and they love to converse with you. They love to hear, you know, when you open up your heart, or you open up your emotions, and you give and you do all of that, and you be this true original, they love to be around that. It brightens up their day. I feel like it really does inspire them. But when it comes to them having to like do the same to stand next to you, and they know they'll have to do the same to stand next to you, it's almost like they are too scared. And I feel like sometimes, not in the sense that they're lying, but they may sometimes put on a mask to kind of please you, in the sense of they want you to think they're cool. They want you to think they're interesting. They want you to think, you know, they're about that life, if that makes sense. But I feel that there's a lot of scared energy, a lot of worry, a lot of I'm going to stay where I'm comfortable. And I feel like that's jeopardized any sort of healthy connection to kind of manifest into the physical, because this person really wants to remain put. And I feel like this person also views you as a friend, in a sense, like a good friend. This person does feel a soulful connection to you. There's just a glowing energy, like they're viewing you like the strength energy. There's a golden energy around you. They find you very physically attractive, and they just find you, it's not just a sense of like, oh yeah, you're physically attracted, like you're attractive of the soul. You have such a pure essence, and it's just like, sometimes I feel like it does trigger them and they run off. And I feel like if this person has hurt you, I don't feel that they meant to. It's just this person tries to stay in a comfortable state of mind. I didn't expect it to be like energy wise. I thought it was just going to be like, oh, you know, and this person thinks you're this and that, but this is what's coming through. And this person actually does try to understand you a lot. Like, I feel like you may talk about a lot of stuff that this person doesn't quite understand. They may nod and be like, oh yeah, but they don't quite understand. I don't know whether you guys are into spirituality, or you just are very, maybe you have like a really strong vocabulary and they can't keep up, or maybe you just like, the way you look at life is so different to them, and it's so awe-inspiring to them, but then it's almost like it's just in their mind. Like they daydream about you, they think, but it's like, you know, when somebody really wants to be a singer, but they may be too frightened to like grab the mic and actually sing in front of the crowd. So instead they watch in the audience and imagine that they are that person, or imagine that they're singing with that person on the stage. That's the type of energy coming through. They allow it to then be a fantasy. You know what I mean? They allow it to be something in their brain instead of actually doing the work. Which I do feel may have been a reason why time was called on this connection, or maybe you outgrew them, or maybe, you know, they may have got triggered and ran away. But there's something about your light. That's how they're viewing you. There's something about your light. They just see you as like a superstar. Like, that's how it's coming through. And I wouldn't say that otherwise. Like, they do get inspired by you. And I'm being told that if they don't, with the Page of Wands here, I do feel that they look at your social media. There's something here with the King of Swords that you bring them clarity. When you're in their life, you bring them clarity, but when you're not, it's almost like they search you out for clarity. In the sense of like, you know, maybe you are into, maybe you're like a therapist or something like that, and you post about that on your Instagram, Facebook, or whatever. They may not be in your life, but then they're feeling very like stuck and clouded, because their mind's very like that. They're coming through as Virgo energy a little bit, to be honest with you. Yeah, there's something about them. They get stuck in a rut, and I'm almost being told like they look at your social media and it's almost like you give a burst of energy there, or your energy is able to direct. And I'm being told that you both do have a soul connection. I am being told that, and that is like that's why there's like a hearty energy here. I feel like you have the same pure heart, it's just you're embracing it, whereas this person chooses to kind of like guard it and not open it in ways, or not open it fully, I'm being told. So they settle for a more comfortable life, or a more comfortable path, or a more sheltered path in a way, but it's like it's what they're choosing out of their own free will. I hope this is making sense. And with the Two of Swords, it's almost like they wouldn't even know where to start to do that inner work. That's what I'm being told. Like, I feel like you've done a lot of inner work to be as authentic as you are, or whether in this lifetime or in, you know, other lifetimes, your soul has done a lot of that work to be this open. Whereas I feel like this person has had chances to, you know, address wounds or address insecurities and things like that. They just don't feel ready to yet. That's what I'm going to say. They don't feel ready to yet. It could be something that they choose to work on in this lifetime, but I'm being met with a strong resistance that this person wants to stay where they're at. And I'm sorry if that's not what some of you guys want to hear, but you are somebody that there's a lot of what ifs. I'm hearing Jason Derulo, what if. I'm hearing Katy Perry, the one that got away. There's a lot of that. You know what I mean? But you are somebody that they look up to a lot. This person does have a lot of insecurities, I'm being told. So let's pull the oracle cards for you guys. And look, you literally chose the honey calcite, which relates to the solar plexus, which is like confidence, self-worth, you know. So this person, whether you feel that way, the way you embody your energy, they feel like you're a very confident person. You're somebody that really like shines and has a lot of self-worth. Whether you feel that way about yourself or not, that's how you come across to your person. I feel like you come across as a fire sign to your person, even though I am picking up on your energy as like air energy. So it could be like your draconic chart or your sidereal chart where you have a lot of air signs, but this person's almost looking at you like a fire sign. You may have a lot of fire signs in your tropical chart or your ascendant or something like that. So that's Aries, Sagittarius and Leo. Pile number 1, please, spirit guides. Can you show me how pile number 1's person views pile number 1? Look at these cards. When the cards jumped out, I heard that there's things this person wants to say to you, but this person holds back. This person holds back from saying their utmost truth to you. And I'm almost being kind of made to feel that maybe when you were in a connection with this person might have breadcrumbed you to feel like they had a bit of the power, like almost left you feeling like you had to beg for some sort of attention or beg for love returned in that way. There is a little bit of breadcrumbing, but at the same time, I'm being told that this person would hold a lot back in regards to you, because this person cares about their image and how they look and how they come across. And I'm being told, not that you don't care about that, but I'm being told that you will allow your truth to come out, your emotions to come out, your vulnerability to come out. You'll always do that. But there's something that they're holding inside that like keeps them stuck on you, pile 1. Like, you're somebody that they think back to or think about. Like, there's something about you that I just feel like there's things that they want to say that I think would be healing for them, but they don't talk about it. Like, they just don't. And I do feel that they have this with other people too. There's things that they could have said to people or feelings that they have. There's a lot stuck. They almost feel stuck, like, I'm not moving past this point, I'm not moving past this point. Like, there's things that need to come out. I hope that's making sense. This person may have quite a little bit of like, I feel like it's water, but then I feel like there's like a fixed energy to it. So maybe a lot of Scorpio. But there's something about, they have all these emotions, they have this hearty energy that is this, but then it's like a shield of energy that stops them opening up. I hope that makes sense. That's how I'm being shown their energy. Like, they're resonating with you because I feel like you are cut from the same cloth in that way. And it's kind of, they're showing it to me like a, let's just say, what's like hard on the outside and soft in the middle? Have you guys ever had a cream egg? I don't know if they do them everywhere. If you've never heard of a cream egg before, it's basically like a Cadbury's like chocolate egg, and then inside it has like gooey stuff, like sugary gooey stuff. And that's how they're showing it to me. Like, why didn't I just say a normal egg? But anyway, like, inside it's like their heart, their emotions, they are actually very soft, but then they have this hard outer layer that they refuse to kind of crack open. I hope that makes sense. And it has them asking what if. And that's not just in regards to relationships, but that's in like friendships, job opportunities, things that light up their soul. There's so much what ifs in this person's life. Like, they choose to, I don't know whether they have like overbearing parents, or they've just, they like to keep that image and they stay behind that image. I'm not quite sure what it is. I do feel like this person talks down to themselves, quite critical of themselves, and they self-sabotage as well. I'm being told about this person. How does pile number one's person? Yeah, we have the Scarab Beetle Spirit. Magic works through you. This person sees you as somebody that's able to move mountains. I don't know whether you've overcome a lot, pal one, but this person sees you as somebody that's able to move mountains, with a 5 and a 2 adding up to 7. 7 is ruled by Neptune. So what we're looking at here is some sort of spirituality, some sort of healing energy here. I do feel you are somewhat of an alchemist with all of this air energy, to be honest with you, and with magic works through you. Like I said, this person is inspired by you. This person has seen you move and do things in your life that I feel they would be a little bit too scared to, and in regards to that, they are, you know, seeing you, like I said, as this guiding light in a way. Pile number one, please, spirit guides, pile number one. How does pile number one's person view pile number one? We have the Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. Again, it's almost like a lucky charm type thing. Like, when you're in their life, you do bring them such confidence. I do feel you're somebody that bigs up people. You may have like Mercury in Leo, Venus in Leo, Mars in Leo, maybe a Leo ascendant. Like, you really do big up the people in your life, to be honest with you. And I just feel like this person really feels the weight of that when you're in their life. But it's almost like, I will say, I do feel like you pour into this person, which they love, but what I'm being shown is this person doesn't have it in them to pour that into you, and you are deserving of reciprocated love. So I do want to bear that in mind. I wouldn't be a good reader if I was just like, yeah, keep doing that. Like, make sure everything is reciprocated, because I just feel like this person does like when you give to them a lot. It does make them feel good. But make sure when you're doing that, that it's reciprocated, because this person is looking at you like a light source. And the thing about being a light source is that light source is for you to shine bright on your own and guide people, not for somebody to top up like a petrol station, like a diesel station, or whatever the case. Like, it's not just for that, you know what I mean? You're not a gas station of light. And anyone that you enter into any sort of relationship with, there should be like a give and take, you know what I mean? So make sure that this person isn't like draining you or anything like that, if you do still have this person in your life. For some of you it won't be, for some of you it will be. Pile number one, how does pile number one's person view them? We also have Cat Spirit, claim your independence. So like I said, this person does see you as somebody that is very independent, somebody that does have things figured out. And the thing about this person is they try to put on a show, in the sense of like, oh yeah, I have everything figured out. I feel like this person likes to be looked at as the person that has it all together, the person that, you know, may have a lot of money, or the person that is really doing, you know, well. But I feel like this person hides their insecurities and all of that behind them and doesn't address them. And I feel like there's something that you're doing that they don't know a lot about, or they don't have well equipped in their life, and they're looking at you like, I wish I was like that. I wish I could stand next to that. You know what I mean? And the back of the deck, we have the Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. You definitely are connected to Spirit in some way, or work with Spirit in some way, whether it's just like through things like astrology or numerology, or whether you literally channel, or, you know what I mean, work with Spirit, like Reiki, things like that. I do see this person really looks at you like someone that is divine, to be honest with you, pal. Number one, there's so much that this person doesn't quite understand, but they see you being it, and it's like, oh wow, like, you are the Wonderland. Like, they are Alice and you are the Wonderland. It's not a case of you being Alice, like they are Alice, you are the Wonderland. That's how it's being made to feel. It's just like, oh my god, like, I feel like that they keep taking me to the soul level, in the sense that this person could be part of a soul tribe, or somebody that you've had many lives with. And there's a lot of love on a soul level, and I feel like you chose to be each other's teachers in this lifetime. That's a message that's coming through. I feel like it's more so the higher self letting me know this, like you chose to be each other's teachers in this lifetime, and this person, whether you see it or not, is really in awe of you, or just always feels like guided by you in some sort of way. There's something working on like a soul level where you both have really taught each other a lot in this lifetime, or have been some sort of guidance, or maybe a trigger at times, but a teacher most definitely to each other in this lifetime. And this person does, as a human being, because they're telling me to say as a human being in a human form, they do realize that, but they don't comprehend it in that way. So that is just like a lot of awe, and they almost, you are somebody that gets close to their heart when you are around them, and that's something that can be very vulnerable, like that can be triggering in a way. It makes them feel vulnerable and exposed. So if this person is, I'm being told to say, if this person has ever tried to, like, if this person has run away or shut you off randomly and you didn't know why, or maybe this person's like, I wouldn't say attacked your light, I don't really see anything like that. It's more so maybe they've tried to project onto you. This person is just running from something being triggered within them, and I'm being told for you guys to just keep shining and keep shining your light. And there's something about you really like working on self, and especially in like self-worth, self-betterment and stuff like that. And I'm being told for you guys to keep doing that, because there's a message coming through, like your spirit guides are really close. There's a message coming through that you're on the right track of where you're at. Don't doubt your path, you're on the right track. That's a message coming through at the end from your spirit guides. So also something, I don't know whether you're wearing it, or maybe like I'm being shown two different things. This is either a spirit guide or something that you're wearing, but they're showing me like a red, I don't even know what the pattern is. It almost looks like a teardrop with a pattern in it, or it's like red velvet or like red cotton, and I don't know whether it's like a red wallpaper with these patterns, or like it almost looks a bit like a sari in a way, like something like that. Like something's coming through about that, and that's either a guide or something that you have in your home that's meant to be a confirmation for somebody. It's kind of like this color up here. But that was a message I was getting more so energetically from your guides. So yeah, that's what I got from your person, pile number one, and how they view you. I hope this reading resonated with you and found you well. Hit the thumbs up and comment down below if this reading resonated for you. I'm sending you guys all my love. I hope you have a beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you guys are watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. So thank you guys for watching. Hey pal 2, welcome to your reading. So we are currently taking a look at how your person views you. So for this video I'm going to keep it very open, and whatever your person wants to get through is what I'm going to be channeling in regards to how they view you. So whether it's energetically, physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, all of that, I'm keeping it nice and open, and I'm going to be channeling where they're at currently at the time that you watch this video, and we are going to be taking a look at how they're viewing you in this present moment, and what emotions are overwriting that, or what energies are overwriting that, and how they view you and the connection that they had to you. So or have to you still. So you guys chose the blue calcite, and I'm gonna pop that here. Straight away I'm being told Pisces, 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 Pisces. So you guys may have strong Pisces in your chart. I am kind of feeling like you guys may be my water pile, to be honest with you. Yeah, I am feeling that you're my water pile, to be honest with you. As I say that, I feel like I'm immersed in water, so definitely my water pile. Hey guys. So let's get in. Pile number two, please spirit guides. Pile number 2, tap me into pile number 2's energies, please. Tap me into the collective of pile number 2, and how does the person they're inquiring about view them? How does the person that pile number 2 is inquiring about view them? Oh my god. Okay, so let me look at these cards. These cards agreed with me. They are showing me somebody that they're showing you like jelly, right? This is how they're explaining it. They're showing you as somebody like jelly, and then the jelly's turning hard. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean it in the sense that you are a sweet soul, and I'm going to call that out and say it now. You are a sweet soul. I feel like to this person as well, they're very aware of it. You're incredibly giving. I feel like you do give a lot of love to this person, or did give a lot of love to this person, and they are very, very aware of that. However, I feel like maybe in the past they took you as somebody that, it's almost like they took your kindness weakness for weakness, or they took your innocence for somebody that maybe they could, I wouldn't say like it's in a negative way or like let's get one over on this person. It's more so in a way of like, I may be able to get away with a few things here, or I may get away with taking more than I give, or just something about that. But one thing about you, pal number 2, is I don't know whether you've known this person a long time and grown up since you've known them, or they've just watched you kind of grow into the person that you are now. But there's something about you where they're realizing that water isn't just this funny thing that you can splash about in puddles. Like, water can cause tsunamis, water can cause you know what I mean, floods. Like, water can do damage if need be. And I'm not saying that you're somebody that will do damage, but you have such a light and you have this beautiful energy, very healing energy, to be honest with you. But you are also not somebody to be messed with. And I don't mean in the sense that you're going to retaliate and be mean, but you are strong. That's what I'm saying about that. You are very, very strong. And there's something that's changed in this person's perception over you, whether you've put in boundaries with them, whether you've just really learned self-worth or been working on your self-worth, or whether you've really decided to come out your shell more than usual, or maybe they've seen maybe like work you're doing or seen you in a different light. But there's something about you where they're actually looking at you as somebody very, I'm seeing somebody with a crown on their head, like from girl to woman, from boy to man. Like, that's the energy I'm being told. It's like they underestimated you. Oh my God, that's the word I was looking for. Like, they underestimated you. They underestimated who you were. Maybe you were somebody that told them a lot of your plans of what you wanted to do. They didn't think you would execute it. You've been executing it brilliantly, so they underestimated you. There's something about that. Like, not that they overlooked you. They've seen your light, but they underestimated you. And in a way, pal number 2, they're eating their words. Like, they are eating their words, pal 2. There's something about it. I don't know what it is. Maybe this was an ex, and when they walked away, they said, you've never been in another relationship again. And here you are in another relationship. Or maybe they were somebody that maybe took a lot from you, and now they see you gaining and sharing your pure light with people, or something like that. Like, or maybe you leveled up, or just they feel that you leveled up. I feel like you've always been the same person. It's more so that perception that's changed. Because when I'm looking at you, I just feel like, other than inner work that I feel a lot of us are actively doing, I feel like you're the same person. They just underestimated you. I hope this is making sense. I'm going to pull cards now, but that's a strong message that came through. It's like, what's the song they're playing? I don't know the lyrics. It was a Kehlani song. I think it was called Peace of Mind. And it was something about, like, she was talking to like an ex-lover or something like that. And she was like, you could have been with me, or you could have been like next to me, but now you're in the stands watching like everybody else. Don't take it personal. It's called Personal. That's it. It's a Kehlani song, Personal. And this person's kind of like feeling like, oh, wow. You know what I mean? I could have been stood next to them. I could have been in their life. I counted them out and look where they're at now. And there's like a eating of words, I'm being told, pal number 2. I need to get into this. Pal 2. There's history with you and this person, for sure. How does pal number 2's person view pal number 2? How does pal number 2's person view pal number 2? 3 of Swords. Okay. How does pal number 2's person view number 2? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely nurturing energy. Definite nurturing energy. You may have some Taurus in your chart. That's what's coming through there. Pile number 2, please, spirit guides. How does pile number 2's person? There's something about you taking something that they would have viewed in their life as a weakness and turning it into a strength, or turning it into an opportunity, turning it into the alchemy that turns you into that phoenix rising, turning it into money, you know what I mean? Turning it into something, making a gift out of it, making a business out of it, making something out of it that they almost counted you out for, in the sense of like, Again, it's something about your kindness, your sweetness, your pure heart, your maybe you guys are connected to spirituality, or maybe you guys have wanted to do something as a job that's a bit unconventional or something like that, and your differences that you shun out, maybe they counted it out as like, oh, this person isn't gonna get anywhere with that, or oh, this person isn't gonna get very far with that, and you have. This may not even be a relationship situation, it could be like a friendship or something like that. It could very well be that, but either way, it's like they eat in their words. They really are eating their words. Pile number 2. How does pile number 2's person view pile number 2? You're more than what they thought you were. And I don't know why they didn't see you as this in the first place. I see you as it, but it's like they... upside down or right side up, spirit guides. They're saying to put that upside down. Back of the deck, we have the Emperor. This person here with the Emperor energy, it's almost like disbelief. It's like skeptical. It's like, if this was a relationship, this person wanted to walk away from the situation as the one that was like winning, the one that had it all together, the one that was gonna like, you know, the one that had the upper hand. And I feel like whatever you've done, and I don't feel like you did anything to spite them, I feel like you just moved on and, you know, continue to work on yourself and continue to be you. But whatever has happened, they see you as somebody that's winning. Look at the crown here with the butterflies on the top of the crown. You're somebody that's butterflied, you're somebody that's alchemized, and they're seeing that, they're seeing these sides of you, and they're like, what? You've shattered an illusion that they had of you. Maybe all they saw of you was you being sweet. Maybe all they saw of you was you being giving and loving. They never saw you doubling up. They never saw you speaking your truth like this Queen of Swords. They never saw you guiding people, helping people. They never saw you owning your ish. They never saw you shining out and getting attention like that. Like, they never saw that. And now they're like, what? And they're being made to eat their own their own words, but it's almost like they won't. This person has a lot of pride, a heavy strong ego, and a lot of pride. With this Ace of Cups, then it's like they're seeing this Ace of Cups within you, but then they're not getting any of it. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like they really counted you out, and it's like they're feeling the weight of your absence now. You know what I mean? And they saw you with all of these cloud energies, and there's something about the way that you're talking right now, the way you're speaking right now, or just the person that you are. Like, you've doubled back. Maybe you even just put in boundaries with them. Maybe you just completely like have been on like a self-worth journey or a self-love journey or something like that, and they're just looking at you like, wow. Just a lot of underestimation. I hope that is how you pronounce it. And with the Three of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, is something you've healed from or something you've worked through. Maybe you didn't used to feel very confident and now you do. There's something that you had within you that now they're seeing in practical form, because this person's very logical, very practical. This person is I'll believe it when I see it. This person is you can tell me your multi-million-dollar plan, I'm not going to support it and I'm not going to be there. You have to show me. I'm not going to believe that you have the multi-million-dollar plan until you put the $1 million plan in my hands and I have the money in front of me. Like, they're that type of person, which is fine. However, I feel like there's something about you that stumped them or shocked them or something like that, where they just didn't quite expect you to do that. And I want to get deeper with the oracle cards, because this is where we're at currently. There's a since when energy. Since when? I have to say, pal, too, and I have to read what's in the cards. I have to tell you the energies I'm feeling. There's a bit of bitterness from your person. And I wouldn't say it otherwise. Like, I have to be honest with what's coming through. There's bitterness coming from your person towards you. I feel like they did benefit at one point, pile number 2, of you dimming your light, or you keeping small, or you maybe not seeing your worth, or not shining your light. I feel like it made them feel in control. It made them feel powerful. And seeing you in this Queen of Swords, there is a little bit of bitterness coming through. And I want to check the oracle cards to get deeper. My cards have just sprayed out all over my table. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Okay, I have them. Person's very much right now, at least in their ego, in their logical mind. Since when? Keeping an eye on you. I wouldn't say that you're speaking, and if you are, this person may be being a bit cold or a bit distant. I need to get deeper. Pile number 2, spirit guides. Pile number 2. How does this person view pile number 2? The reason I'm feeling a little bit like empty when I'm talking is because there isn't a lot of emotion emitting from this person. This person keeps their emotions under lock and key and doesn't really allow themselves to feel many of their emotions. Even their triggers. There is a sort of numbness coming from this person, to be honest with you. It's all logical. It is all logical. Such a logical like mindset that it's kind of like how, what, why, when, who. I didn't expect this from this person. Since when was this person, you know, feeling confident enough to shine like that? I liked it when that person had their emotions or had all of their confidence and hid it. It suited my ego better. That's how they're looking at it. There's a coldness here. I need to get deeper. Pile number 2, spirit guides. How's pile number 2's person viewing pile number 2? Turn knowledge into wisdom. What was I literally saying about the 3 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles? There is something that you've been through, or something that, like a journey you've been on, or something. You've alchemized it to work for you. You know what I mean? Alchemized pain into healing. Alchemized insecurities into self-confidence and shining out, into inspiration. You know what I mean? Alchemizing the dream world, this dream idea that you may have had in your brain, and bringing it into the physical. There is something you have done, pile number 2. And with the wolf here, do you know when we say wolf in sheep's clothing, this person almost wanted to believe for their own ego, even though they saw what you were worth, like they wanted to believe that you were the sheep when really you were the wolf. And the wolf is always depicted as a bad, you know, animal. It's not. I love wolves. I absolutely love wolves. Do you know what I mean? They are one of the most like beautiful animals, full of wisdom. And what happens when the wolf turns out to not be a sheep? Everyone attacks the wolf then. Do you know what I mean? It's different. We hear wolf in sheep's clothing as a bad saying, but it doesn't have to be. That's just the narrative everybody puts on it. And I feel like this person may have tried to mistake you for a sheep when really you were a wolf, or tried to project that you're a sheep when really you were a wolf. I hope this is making sense. And this is more so to fit their ego. There's something that they didn't expect for you that you've gone and done. And it's almost at a point that, like, they don't want to eat their words. So it's almost like I don't even want to reach out because I'll feel stupid. I'll feel stupid to reach out. But they're very aware of what you're up to. Let me know down below in the comments if you feel open to what this is about. We have the dolphin spirit. This and that are true. Yeah, this is the thing about this person, and this is going to be a learning curve from this person. Like I said, this person is a logical person. This person does not believe in, you know, maybe being vulnerable, emotions, empathy, things like that. This person doesn't care for that. And I feel like there's something that you've gone and done that they didn't expect, and it's almost like they're kind of in disbelief. Something that they logically thought would never work out, or that you'd never do, because that doesn't happen in their world. You've gone and done, and now they're kind of like having a hard time understanding it and being like, how? What the hell? What's going on? How? It's like they can't quite understand it at all. I hope that makes sense. And they need to learn in this lifetime duality. That's something that I feel like they're going to learn in this lifetime, like, this and that are true. You know what I mean? Your perception of reality is never going to be everybody else's perception of reality. You know what I mean? You don't believe it's cool to make it an astronaut. Well, say that to the person that went to the moon. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like that type of thing. That's something that they're learning in this lifetime. And I feel like they underestimated you a lot. Pile number 2. Pile number 2, please, spirit guides. Pile number 2. You're shining in your own right. And they almost wanted you to be dependent on their Spirit, what's the term? They wanted them to be dependent on their, not gratification, validation. They wanted you to be dependent on their validation, but now you're shining in their own right. It's like, excuse me? What on earth is going on? Pile number 2, please, spirit guides. Pile number 2, final card. How does pile number 2's person view? Pile number 2. Koi fish, spirit, there is always enough. I'm hearing bounce back. The Big Sean song, Bounce Back. You may have gone through a lot of adversities that they thought would have like literally kept you down, and you bounced back. You bounce back with love, you bounce back with purity, you bounce back with light, and it doesn't make any sense to them at all. You know what I mean? There is always enough. You did that, and they're like, what? You know when you see like singers and rappers and you hear their story and everybody was like didn't believe in them, but they go and do it anyway. I remember watching the guy who played Joey in Friends. He was doing an interview and he was like, his mother didn't believe him that he was going to be an actor, and then she told him not to go to an audition or something along those lines, because he had no money left, but he went anyway, got the part of Friends. And then the guy said, oh, well, what does your mother say now? And he said something like, thanks for the Ferrari or something like that. Like, she counted him out. She didn't believe that he would have reached a certain point or done that, and he did. And it's just like, you know what I mean? She obviously had to eat her words then. So it's like, 'cause she's driving around in a Ferrari that he bought. So it's that type of energy. That type of energy. And the back of the deck, we have be loyal to what you love. This person sees you as a very genuine person, pile number 2. This person sees you as a little bit of a dreamer, but the thing is about the dreaming energy is you have the energy to alchemize and bring it into the physical. You are somebody that is very connected to your emotions, somebody that is very, very sweet. They feel you are a very loyal person, and I do feel that they are aware of that, and I do feel that they do sense some naivety to you, and I do sense that, but I feel like you've learned to discern when needed. And this is the thing, this person didn't think that there could be this and that, a duality. This person did not think that you could be naive and have discernment. This person did not think that you could be sweet and nice but also stand up for yourself. This person didn't know that you could have both of those. It was black and white for your person, you know what I mean? Whereas you've come in through this gray area, and there's just an energy on how they view you now. It's just like, it's almost like how they viewed you was kind of like crashed to pieces, and now they're like, who is this person? And it's almost intriguing to them, to be honest with you. It is intriguing to them. There's still skepticism here with the Emperor card, but they're kind of like sussing you out again, reevaluating. That's why it's feeling a little bit open. They're reevaluating who they think you are now. Yeah, that's what I'm being told. This person is very status orientated, pile 2. That's a message that's coming through from your person. And I don't know why I just hear joy. So I don't know whether joy is like a name of somebody. Or spirit is calling you to embrace joy. But I just keep hearing joy, joy, joy. Yeah, and I'm being shown bells for some reason, like ringing bells, like ding dong bells. Like, that's what I'm hearing as well. So yeah, that's what I had for you, pile number 2. I really hope this resonated. Hit the thumbs up and comment down below if it did. I'm sending you guys all of my love. I hope you have a beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. So thank you guys for watching. Hey pile 3, welcome to your reading. So we are currently taking a look at how your person currently views you. So we are basically going to be taking a look. I'm going to open up the energy and just let anything come through in regards to your person, whether anything comes through like physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, basically anything goes. I'm just going to allow it all to come through in regards to how they view you in this lifetime. So you guys chose the moonstone. I'm going to pop that by there and we'll get straight in. So I'm going to start with tarot. So pile number 3. Tap into the collective of pile number 3, please. Something about not being able to like work you out. Like, I don't know why they're like, your moon feels like it's an air moon, like a Gemini moon. Not so much a Libra moon, it's more so Gemini or Aquarius. Could even be a Virgo moon. But there's a lot, like, could be Scorpio moon as well. Do you see how I'm trying to tap in, like, in regards to, like, I'm embodying their energy, and it's like, how do I know how this person's really feeling? Like, how do I know? How do I get this person to be vulnerable or tell me how they feel? Like, there's a scorpionic, almost like an energy of when you have mist and you try to grab it, but you can't grab it because it's mist. It's like, ooh, like I can't quite put my finger on this person. I can't quite understand if this person likes me or not. Or I can't quite understand, like, this person, like, that's how it's coming through. I need to get in. I'm gonna need the cards to reveal, because they are almost stumped when it comes to you, pile 3. Pile number 3. How does pile number 3's person perceive pile number 3? How does pile number 3's person view pile number 3? We have the King of Swords. We have this King of Swords. This person does actually spend a lot of time trying to work you out, or when you are at least in their life, if you're not speaking. This person really does try to work you out, looks at your social media, thinks about you. They may even like tarot read about you, like check up on you or something like that. But I don't really feel it's that. This person tries to understand you and your world. It's similar to pile number 1 a little bit, in the sense of, like, I was mentioning about pile number 1 being very, like, peculiar to them, and I do feel it's kind of like that. But I feel like in pile, how do I put this in a words, pile number 3, that this person may have like a Libra moon. It's almost like this person wants to be in your world, wants to figure you out, wants to, like, there's something about that, or wants to be like you, or understand what your world is about so they can be a part of it. There's something that they're kind of dedicated to try and understand about you, but they find it hard to. And I'm gonna pull more cards, because there's a lot of overthinking and trying to get who you are. You're very multi-dimensional to them, but it's like, who is this person? Pile 3. How does pile number 3's person view pile 3? 7 of Swords. Okay. This person, I feel, pile number 3, especially if it's in regards to like a love interest or something like that, they like to weed out who the person is, what the person is up to, before they decide to open up, be vulnerable, show a lot of themselves. And that's out of not wanting to be hurt, not wanting to be taken advantage of, having the upper hand, having the power in the situation. But the thing about you is, pile number 3, it's hard for them to do that when they can't quite figure you out. Look at all this air energy, this mental energy here with the swords. They're trying to figure you out. They want to know what you're about, because that way they'll feel safe, and that way they'll feel like this person's got like a little bit of paranoia, to be honest with you. I feel like this person may be somebody that, like, people have to walk on eggshells with a bit. They may take things to heart a lot. I need to get deeper on this. Pile number 3. Am I using these cards? No. Pile number 3. How does pile number 3's person view pile number 3? I'm hearing I Can't Be Tamed by Miley Cyrus. I can't be tamed. You know that song? That was an incredibly bad singing that I just did. Pile 3. 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands. Okay. How does pile number 3's person view pile number 3? How does this person... What is going on here? 10 of Swords. Okay, I've got a feeling this is somebody from your past. Somebody wanting to come back around. This feels like a love connection, and this feels like somebody that is already in a relationship but wanting to return to somebody. And I don't say that lightly. I don't like to give false hope or anything like that, but this person feels like they're committed to something. It doesn't have to be a relationship, it doesn't have to be anything like that, but they're committed to something. to be honest, it feels like a relationship or something here, but they are looking over here, they are looking elsewhere, and they are looking to you. You are somebody that they do not have answers about. And this is where I was getting confused at the beginning, because the person you are, they don't have answers about, and they're still curious about you. It gives this mysterious flair that they want to like run after and get to know. But at the same time, with this energy here, I would go out on a limb, because I'm energetically feeling that this person may not be in your life, and this person wants to know where you're up to right now. And the reason I was getting that inquisitive energy is because this person is trying to find out where you're at, to see if they could try and slide back in. Ew, like that's what I'm picking up. Like this person's trying to see where you're at, seeing if there is a door open that they can come back into, and they're trying to figure out where you're at. And like I was saying about you guys, you are somebody that they find it hard to they know there's more to you. I feel like you're open with this person, I feel like you're confident with this person, but it's almost like they want to see more. They may see you with friends, they may see you on a social platform, they may see you with other romantic interests, and they see parts of you that maybe you haven't opened up to them, and it's like, I want to see that person, I want them to be like that with me, I want them to be assertive like that with me, or I want them to be funny and open like that with me. Like I want that. And maybe you haven't shown that side to them yet, or maybe they haven't just brought that side out of you or anything like that when they were in your life, and it's like they want that with you. This is feeling very specific in the sense that take only what's resonating, but there's a specific message of somebody being in your life, for whatever reason something didn't work out, they've entered a connection with somebody else or been focused on something else, and they've seen you in the meantime, they've seen parts of you that's like intrigued them, or they've seen parts of you that they really enjoy and are really interested in, and they're wanting to understand it, they're wanting to dissect it, they're wanting to be in your life. With the Ten of Swords, I do feel like this is somebody that, how do I explain this, Spirit Guides? It's like a mental attachment. This person is not letting me feel too much, and I want to feel some things. Spirit Guides, how is this person really viewing pile number 3? I'm not going to tap into them anymore. I'm going to ask my Spirit Guides, because they're making it really hard for me to read them. They're coming through as this King of Swords. Spirit Guides, how does pile number 3's person view them? Give me a minute while I... Okay. This person, nothing happened physically too much with this person, with you guys. It's almost like I'm hearing false starts or false promises, or things were up in the air, or things could have turned into something, but nothing really truly ever blossomed. Maybe you and this person never blossomed together. Maybe you and this person may have gone on a couple of dates, but not enough for you both to come out of your shell, not enough for you both to really show each other the real sides of each other. Like that's what I'm being shown. And this person knows that you have a whole other side to you. This person knows that there's a deep side to you. This person knows that there is more to you, but they never got to see that. And to this day, I feel like there's still a what if, there's still an intrigued energy. And maybe since then this person has entered a connection or something like that, but there is still an intrigued energy, because something about you clicked with this person. Something about you and this person, there was like a click, whether it was there in the physical or not, whether it was more so in like fantasy world for them, or maybe you clicked over phone call, or maybe you clicked over text or messaging, things like that, but then it never really transpired the way you wanted it to in the physical. But either way, there's an energy of, I know we can make this work, or there's just something about you that they're seeing, that they're wanting to step back into your life. They're seeing a part of you, and they want, there's something about them wanting to pull that part out of you, and I don't know what they're on about. I don't know whether they're seeing you with other people, seeing you in another relationship, seeing you maybe on your socials, maybe a lot more active, maybe you're talking a lot, maybe they're seeing, you know, photos and you're coming across very confident, and they're like, I want them to be like that with me, and I actually want to put in the work to get them to be like that with me. But we need to be wary of these Three of Cups and Three of Wands. I do feel that there may be like another connection maybe that they're in, and that's what they're peeping on you behind, or like, I don't know. I want to pull some oracle cards. Shall I clarify to get more with tarot? Shall I just go straight? I'm going to clarify, because I want more. Pile number 3, spirit guides. 2 more cards maybe, or shall I do 3? 3 more cards, please, spirit guides. Can you please clarify how pile number 3's person's viewing them? What do they view them like? Oh, strength. You may have been drawn a pile 1. You may have been drawn a pile 1. Pile 3. Pile 3. Pile 3. How is pile number 3's person? Death. Okay. 1 more card. How is pile number 3's person viewing pile 3? Let me just get the cards. I've knocked them on the floor. I keep knocking on my cards today. I don't know why. Sorry if I knock the camera in the process. Pile 3. How does pile number 3's person view pile 3? King of Wands. They see a lot of potential in you. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a frustration with this person because it's like, I see a lot of potential in you, but every time I try to run towards it, it transpires. Leon, like I said at the beginning of the video, it's like trying to grab mist. It's like they see so much potential. It's something that they want. And there's a frustration here. With this Knight of Pentacles, it's something that they want. But then it transpires or it didn't work. And it's like, oh, like this person looks back to you. I'm hearing looks back to you. In the sense of this person, there may have been some time between you two and this person always thinks back to you. With the Strength card, they see you as somebody very confident, somebody who stands in their truth, somebody that has really overcame a lot, somebody that just is very authentic. You definitely must have been drawn to pile 1 as well. There's a lot of similarities between 3 and 1. But with the Death card and the King of Wands, there's something about you always transforming here with this Death card. Or the stuff that they don't see. Stuff hidden in the background. Stuff that they don't see. And it's just like you're always transmuting and turning into a new person. So maybe I just feel like, not that you're shifting, you know, personalities or anything like that. I just feel like you are always on to the next. You are always growing. You are one of those people, it's like a firecracker. They see you as a firecracker. They see you energy wise a bit like a Sagittarius, to be honest with you. And they see you as somebody that's always growing and ever changing. And it's almost like however they're seeing you now, they're wanting a bite of it. They're wanting to step back to it. It's like, oh wow, like I'm really intrigued by maybe what this person's up to or what they're doing. Like I'm really wanting to be in this person's life. That's what I'm being shown. And with the King of Wands, I do feel that this person is something you're doing they're interested in. There's something you're up to. With the King of Wands, you're doing something that they see very beneficial. For some of you guys, it's a little bit of an opportunistic energy with you. It's like, oh, this person seems very beneficial for me. And then for others of you, it's just like this person feels like they have an Aries moon, Gemini moon, something like that. There's something in you they're seeing as very beneficial. Look at him looking over here to the Strength card. With the Seven of Swords as well, they may have done you wrong in the past. Maybe with this 3 of Cups situation, maybe they left you for somebody else. This person feels like on to the next energy and the next is you. This person feels like, Ariana, thank you, next, except you are the next. You are the next. They want to jump towards. Something you're doing is very beneficial to them, very intriguing to them, very much wanting to be a part of it, wanting to have a bite of that cake, if you know what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm picking up. They're wanting to... You're like hot topic for them right now, like magazine hot topic, like the celebrity in the front of the cover. It's like, ooh, juicy. I want to see what this is about. And you're somebody in their life that has always been a firecracker. Like anytime that they've been around you, they've always seen you as a firecracker. You are somebody that like they see as exciting, fun, but at the same time mysterious. It's like, oh, I want to join that person, but I don't even know what they're up to, what they like. I don't know. It's something that's like enticing. You do have like an enticing energy about you. Why am I was saying this to one of the other piles, like I keep clicking my fingers and clapping, and I know it's not like in the sense of like talk faster, because I talk really fast anyway, but I keep doing it when I'm speaking. So let me know what you think that's about. I asked the other pal to do it. I'm gonna ask you too. I don't know why I keep doing it. You're a firecracker to them. What's that song? And it was like, it's just a little crush, like something like that. It's just a little, I don't know the words. I think it's like every time we touch, it's like, it's just a little crush, something something every time we touch, or something like that. I just shared that. I don't really know the words, but I've heard it like a couple of times. So if you know what that song is, let me know. So pal 3, you excite them. They're very sexually drawn to you, pal 3. Very sexually drawn to you. There's something in their life that is not satisfying them, and it could be anything from emotionally to physically, anything like that. Something is not satisfying them, and they're looking towards you. There's something, it's like I see them in their power, or I see them in their energy. I want them to be like that with me. So I want to be the one to make them be like that. It's like, there's passion here, but they're wanting to understand your brain before they, I don't know, there's a lot going on. Spirit has a plan. This is the first card. They see you as that though. They see you as somebody that is like, Janae Aiko Spotless Mind. Have you seen that video? She is like 100 people in that video, and she's always moving on, and she's just such a free spirit in it. And that's how they see you. The world is your oyster. Spirit guides you. Your heart guides you. Your, you know, it's gone with the wind, just around the riverbend, Pocahontas. Like, that's how they view you. And it's exciting to them because they have a mutable, they either have a mutable moon or like an Aries moon, because you excite them the way you move, the way you are a firecracker, the way you know, jump forward. It's like a, you know, like I don't know why I'm being shown Cardi B as a reference, right? You're just, there's something about you they see like that. They see the diamond in the rough, like they see, I don't know, there's just something about you where you're just very interesting, and it's just like you're a burst of energy. You know how Cardi B, no matter where she's at musically, or you're watching an interview of her, it's like, you know, it's Cardi B. She is a burst of energy. Whether you like her or not, she's a burst of energy. They see you like that. That's what I'm picking up. Like, they see you as somebody like that, and you're not somebody that they forget, which is why they're probably thinking back to you. We have the cow spirit. The miracles are endless. Something to do with sunflowers is a message here. The miracles are endless. They see in you a little bit like an opportunity in a way, pal 3. Like, in a way of like, not in a bad way, like I'm going to use this person, in a way of like, how good would it make me feel if I was with them, or how fun would that be for me if I was with them, or this person would be like a, like, it's like this person would make me feel good, this person would make me feel like $1 million, or like, oh my god, I'd love to stand next to that person, or I'd love them to be like that with me because that would make me feel so good. Like, it is a me thing. It's a bit like, that would make me feel good. This person's shining a light and it's inspiring me, so I want to be with them because then I'll feel like that. Like, they are thinking of themselves in the situation, to be honest with you. Pile number 3. This person does think of themselves a lot, and how something will benefit them, which gets them in situations where they don't mean to hurt people, but they end up hurting them. With the 7 of Swords, pile number 3. Final card, please, Spirit Guides, pile number 3. How does pile number 3's person... You, pile 3. A turkey spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. when this person was in your life, I don't think that they appreciated you. I think that this person, like I said, is very Aries or very mutable on to the next. And because of that, I feel like they didn't give you enough time to maybe blossom, or the connection enough time to blossom. Maybe you and this person's connection would have been more of a slow burner, but this person didn't, I guess, want that, or maybe wanted you to put in all the work and stuff like that. And there is a reference of them maybe not having gratitude for you, not having, like, taking you for granted, you know? And I think this person takes a lot for granted because they think of themselves, they don't think of the other person. We also have sing your own song here. You guys may be putting out music, you guys may be singing, you guys may be using your throat chakra and talking about things. They see you being passionate, they see you doing all of that, and it's exciting that passion within them. You are somebody that's very, like, independent like that, and look at the crown on the head. Like, they see you as somebody like that. And what do birds do? Do you know what I mean? They fly off in the wind. They see you as somebody like that. It's exciting. I don't know whether you do it, but I do. Do you know when you see a bird that's kind of like rare, you've never seen a kind of bird like that, and they like land in your garden and you get really excited? I don't know if anyone else does that, but I do. I'm like, oh my god. That's how they feel about you. They think you're a catch. They think you're a catch, pal 3, for sure. But is this person able to hold down that catch? Is this person, you know, has this person got a nice little net to catch, if that makes any sense? Like, this person just, it's almost like how do I explain this? This person gets excitable easy, if that makes sense. Ooh, shiny, like a bird. You know when a bird sees like a tin foil or like a fork, they're like, oh, shiny. This person's very like that, and I feel like that might have been what jeopardized the connection with you and this person if you guys don't speak. But the ooh, shiny right now, as what's happening to this energy, is you. You're the ooh, shiny. You're the one they're gonna want to, you know, take and bring to their nest. That's them right now. That, like, it's you for them currently. You may have even been feeling it. I'm almost feeling like you're aware somebody's like checking up on you, social media or anything like that. You may be aware of that, to be honest with you. That's why they're looking at, that's why I was picking up that energy straight away with the King of Swords. It's like working you out, trying to work you out. What are you up to? What door is open that I can slide into? How am I going to approach this person? Has this person moved on from the last time I hurt them? Can I, you know what I mean? Can I windle my way back? How do I approach this is the mindset of this person, because this person is a fireball and I want to be a part of it. So yeah, that's what I have for you, pal number 3. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that it resonated for you. I'm sending you guys all of my love. Hit the thumbs up and comment down below if this did resonate. I hope you have a beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. So thank you guys for watching. Hey pal 4, welcome to your reading. So we are currently taking a look at how your person currently views you, how they perceive you. So I'm going to keep this very open, and I'm going to allow the energies of your person to come through, and I am going to show you how they're currently feeling about you in this current moment, how they currently view you in this current moment. But I'm going to keep it very open in the sense that whatever they need to say or whatever needs to come out in regards to the situation can. So if they, you know, have a lot of emotion that is causing them to view you in a certain way, that's going to come through. If they, you know, are overthinking or just have like a rigid view, that's going to come through. I'm not going to like control like how it comes through. I'm just going to let their energy say what needs to be said. I hope that makes sense. So you guys chose the pink amethyst geode, and I'm going to pop that there and get straight in. I'm going to start with tarot, and then we'll move in with the oracle cards. So pile number 4, please, spirit guides. Pile number 4, please tap me into the collective of pile number 4. They're showing me a very strong darky blue energy coming through. They're also showing me like bird-like energies and that of a raven. They're kind of showing me like a raven or a crow, and they're saying that you guys have psychic foresight, or that you guys are very intuitive. And that's not coming from your person, that's coming from your spirit guides. Like, that's how you're coming through. Very intuitive, very what's the word, you see things sometimes that other people would look over. You're brain can be rewired like that. There's a bit of scorpionic energy coming from you guys. You may be into the occult, tarot reading and stuff like that. I'm actually being told you're a very accurate reader, or your intuition is very accurate. If you don't choose to read tarot or anything like that, your intuition is very accurate, or there's something about you that can read people in regards to like body language and stuff like that. Very 8th house, because they're making me feel like you guys would be really good like crime investigators or psychologists or anything to do with the 8th house. That's how it's coming through. Like, you notice things that other people would normally look over. Like, you'd be very good at that type of stuff. I hope that makes sense. Like, very good at that. Very intelligent. That's what I'm picking up from you guys. Pile number 4. How does pile number 4's person view pile number 4? How does pile number 4's person view pile number 4? Knight of Wands. Okay, how does pile number 4's person... You're somebody that takes no ish. It's like, if something's being done, you see it and you call it out. And it doesn't have to be in like a really like brash way. It doesn't have to be in like, you know, a Cardi B way, you know, on like maybe Twitter kicking off at people, or, you know, it doesn't have to be in like a abrasive way. It's just more so like, you know your worth. And you are somebody that will call out BS. You have no problem doing that at all. They do view you a little bit as somebody who holds a grudge, in a way. Like, you're somebody that, you may not be like this is just how they're viewing you. It could be in the sense like they're holding a grudge towards me, because we do have the 3 of Swords here. So maybe they disrespected you or did something you didn't like. Maybe you called them out for some reason. They're like, this person may hold a grudge. Maybe you have some Taurus energy in your chart, or some Leo energy. But it doesn't even have to be that way. It's just, there's something about you that's very stubborn, they feel. We'll get into it. Pile number 4. How does pile number 4's person... 6 of Pentacles. I'm hearing Best Thing I Never Had by Beyonce, but they feel like you're the Beyonce. Does that make sense? Like, you're over the situation. Maybe you've walked away from this situation or something like that, because it's almost like, I'm hearing the lyric, thank God you blew it, thank God I dodged the bullet, but it's like you singing it. Like, they feel you'd feel like that about them. Knight of Pentacles is here at the back of the deck as well. So let's get in. Yeah, this person actually does value you as like a high value person. I hope that makes sense. This person sees your worth, and it's because I do feel like you know your worth, whether it's something you had to grow into or whether it's something you've always had about you. I feel like this person's experience of you is that you are kind of like high value, very much in the sense, and I've explained it on other readings before. I may have even told you it, maybe that's why it's coming up, but you know, when I say about like designers and how designers never go on sale because they know their worth, they don't need to go on sale, you are very much like that. It's like, you're not going to compromise your piece or anything like that to self-sacrifice for somebody else. Like, you will sit on your pedestal, and if somebody wants to stand next to you, they can have their own pedestal, and it's in a healthy way. You have a very strong self-confidence, and I feel like this person does see that about you. You're here, there's like a lot of praise here in the background, like this person, you know what I mean, is being praised by the people around them, and it's almost like they do see you as somebody that's high value. You're somebody that they do have on a pedestal, and you are somebody, I'm being told, how do I explain this with a Knight of Wands? You're somebody that they feel, there's a feeling of I've blown it, but also I keep hearing try it, I'm not the one. Like, try it, I'm not the one. I just heard that from somebody. Like, I think they might have tried to get away with something or try doing something that was like a bit shady, and I feel like you called them out on it, and even though they were aware you would never have tolerated it, it's almost just like, oh my god, I didn't expect them to really... I think you guys are psychic and saw something that they did and called them out on it, because it's like, whoa. Does that make sense? They may have been doing something shady, and it's just kind of like, ah. And I feel like when you were in their life, I feel like there is a little bit of taken for granted here with the 6 of Swords. We have the 3 of Swords here and the Sun. I almost feel like you are a very high value person, and I feel like it's because you know your worth and you know how much light you have to give. Do you understand what I mean? You have a big heart, you are very giving, and you are somebody that is only going to let somebody... So scorpionic, guys, I swear. If you haven't got Scorpio in your tropical main 3 or your sidereal main 3, then oh my god, because I feel this Scorpio, like 8th house, like it's coming through. You are somebody, like when someone's in your circle, like they are yours, like you give so much to them, you give so much of yourself, and that's why you're careful about who is let through. And I feel like you did let this person through, and I feel like they very much enjoyed having you around. They enjoyed the benefits of having you around. I feel like because you're such a high value person, you do give that high value energy to other people. You may have Venus in Leo or something like that. You give a lot to people, very giving. You have something, you share it with that person, like you, and I feel like when you're in a connection with someone, it's almost like merging souls in a way. Like you really do, they're a part of your tribe, like that's you're loyal to them, like that's that, and that's why you take it so seriously if somebody that you've brought into your circle is to hurt you. And I do feel like this person is coming through to say that they may have caused emotional conflict or mental conflict here with the 3 of Swords that caused you to withdraw your energy. But either way, they're still seeing you as this high value person, like the sun. I do feel this person may have tried to project onto you, pile number 3. I feel like maybe if you were putting in boundaries, this person may have done a little bit of power control, try to make you question yourself or something like that. But you are a very strong person, I'm being told, or at least that's an energy that you are like transmuting and stepping into, where you very much know yourself. And I feel like this person, it's almost like they're watching from the other side now, if that makes sense. Like I keep hearing best thing I never had, and then I'm being shown the meme. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's like an ice wall of like snow, it looks like, and there's a cat, and he like is looking over and he's like, what's going on over there? Like it's a meme, and they're showing me that as if like they're watching from the outside. Maybe you blocked them, or maybe you just like boom, done, cut off, cold turkey, and now they're just like, oh, like, oh my god, and they're feeling the weight of it. I hope that makes sense. Pile number 4, and with the Knight of Pentacles as well, I do feel they want to come towards you with an apology, but again, there's something about they're viewing you as somebody that would be stubborn and would push back or hold a grudge. They're almost like, this person will never want to talk to me again, or this person's just like done with me. I know how they work. There's something about that like stubbornness, and it's funny because they love that about you, but at the same time, now that they're the other side of it, it's just like, oh my god, I really don't like it. Like I really don't like this. Like, oh no, like I want to get back into the circle. I want to be, you know, having these coins, like I want that, but I'm not there, and it's just not. It's cold out here in these streets. I want to be let back in. Like that's the way this person is kind of feeling. And I don't know why they're showing me Regina George. You know how everybody wants to be like one of the plastics? I'm not saying you're like Regina George. It's more so the status type of thing of like an exclusive clique or an exclusive group or an exclusive person and wanting to be a part of it, like a secret society or something like that. It's like they're looking at you like that Regina George type of energy, and they're just like, how am I gonna kind of like crop back into that situation, if that makes sense. You know, plotting like a little Janice Ian type of situation to try to get back in, because that's how they feel. They actually find your love golden, I'm being told. They find your love golden. You have such a beautiful love. You really are very loyal. They are aware that they messed up a good thing. This is somebody that isn't in your life. Like if this person's like still in your life, I feel like you may have picked the wrong pile, because this is somebody that either isn't in your life or somebody that you've made it very clear to that there is no coming back. Maybe you're just friends with them and have friend zoned them now. Like there is no going back. Like that's the energy of this pile. So if that isn't you guys, just pick a different pile, but that's what I'm being shown. This person really likes the person that you are. Really likes the person that you are. There's something about your love feeling golden. Like when you're with someone, you immerse yourself in them. Like you really give to them. You really like that. You're like your pride and joy. You know, when you see like people and they have like little chihuahuas and stuff, and they dress them up and they keep them in the bag, and it's like their pride and joy. They create a whole Instagram account for their pet. It's like, in a way like that. It's just like, you're like that with people around you. You're so giving and loving and give them so much love, and it's because they've had to really prove themselves to you. And I don't mean that in a bad way, like prove yourself to me. It's in the sense of like, can I trust you? Can I open up to you? That's why you take it so harshly if someone's to be disloyal, because you wouldn't do that. That's not your heart. You know what I mean? You don't move like that. And the thing about you guys is, one thing that I do find about people with scorpionic energy, I don't know what it is, but they always have the truth revealed to them. It's always like a Plutonian ruled 8th house Scorpio energy. They always have the truth revealed to them, whether it's in dreams, spiritual wise, or whether it's just through psychic foresight. It's almost like they call it. I always find that with Scorpio placements, like my sister's exactly like, my sister's got a Scorpio moon, she calls things before they happen, right? And I found a lot of people with a lot of that energy, especially in Scorpio, do. It's like you're calling it before it happens. Like you're always aware. Spirit will always show you if someone's being shady, because again, you energetically pick up, you read people, I feel, very well, body language and all that. But on top of that, it's just like, whether it's tarot, visions, anything like that, it's revealed to you, or spirit allow it to physically play out so that it's revealed to you. It's like there's no one up in, and this person thought that they could have, they tried to get a little bit smart and it did not work. You know what I mean? I feel you have very, very strong, powerful spirit guides around you that are really protecting you and really on side, like really like looking out for you and not letting anybody do you like that, because you have such pure intentions with the people that are close to you. And this person's aware. This person just decided on, you know, that they were gonna maybe be a little bit shady or something like that, or maybe they just didn't move in the way that they should have. Yeah, pile 4. Trust the great mystery. Now they're on the outside looking in, you know what I mean? Now they're on the outside looking in. Even when they were close to you, it's almost like you had like a hidden self. I hope that makes sense. Not in like a negative way of like you're living a double life, like you're, you know. Oh, do you hear that bird? Do you just hear that bird? Oh, sorry, I'm getting distracted. But yeah, I'm like picking that up from you guys. Like you have like a even when people are around you and they know you well, you still have that mysterious flair. Or you just know things is like, how? And it's coming from spirit, it's coming from your third eye, it's coming from your crown chakra. Like, it's just things that you know, and this person feels that way about you. It's like, how did they know this? You know what I mean? It could even be that you're a good detective and you know, you have their socials and you know what they're up to, but it's just like, there's something, they're baffled by something that you knew or know. Or had found out. It's like, how? There's no way this person would have found out. How do they know this? What's going on? You know what I mean? It's like that. Pile 4. I keep going over and over it because this person goes over it in their brain. How do they know? How do they know? How do they know this? How do they know my favorite pizza was Mediterranean pizza? How do they know this? How do they know I like pineapples on my pizza? How do they know? Like, there's a lot of that in their brain. Like, how do they know? A lot of it. Pile 4. How does pile number 4's person view? Pile number 4. Be peace. Be peace. This person knows that you're a pure-hearted person. This person knows that you're not a malicious person. They could have, when you put in boundaries, try to project onto you. Maybe they didn't like that. But with be peace, with the dove spirit here, it's like they do want peace with you. There's something that they either wanted to reconcile with you or they wanted to draw a line under. If they could and they knew there was a doorway back into your life, or they felt that there was a glimmer of hope, they would try it. But it's almost like they even know within themselves, like, I'm not even gonna try, because like the audacity of me to even try this, like the audacity, like there is no way, you know what I mean? And they will keep an eye out for that glimmer of hope, but there's almost this feeling of they do not want anything to do with me. It's like, Beyonce, best thing I never had, thank God I dodged the bullet, I'm done. That's how they feel you know, you're viewing them, you know? Pile 3, one final card, please. Oh, not pile 3, pile 4, one final card, please, spirit guides, for pile number 4. I think I'm saying pile 3 because this was originally pile 3's crystal, and then the other one was pile 4's crystal. But then at the last minute, I energetically felt like I needed to switch them, so I keep thinking of that as the original 3 when it's not. Pile number 4. Oh, how many cards is that? Okay, we'll use 2. I was only going to pull 3, but we'll use 2. So we have freedom is yours. Look at that. We have 2 horses here. And the horses represent freedom. I feel like you've completely detached yourself from this situation, pile number 4. I feel like they're almost feeling like, oh, I've really blown it. They've really gone now. They've really moved on. It's that type of energy. They've moved on, haven't they? Like, uh-oh. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm picking up here with the freedom is yours card. Maybe you were stuck on this situation for a little bit, and now it's like you've liberated yourself from it and moved on with these 2 horses. I love horses. I really love horses. I love animals, to be fair, but I really love horses. Very majestic. Some of you guys may ride horses, because I'm feeling really drawn to that horse. Really drawn to that horse. You might have like horse as your spirit animal as well. You may be seeing like horseshoes, you know, the horseshoes. There may be a symbolism for you at the moment that's coming through. Owl spirit, you see clearly now. Look at the owl with the crown. This person sees you and sees you as somebody that is just luxury, you know what I mean? And they're aware of that now, and it's like, I messed up a good thing. That's how it's coming through. I have to be honest, that's how it's coming through. I messed up a good thing, because you're just being shown here as luxury. And look at that as well, even the bird has a little crown on his head. The dove has a crown on its head. Okay. On the back of the deck, we have the elements. Oh, we have the elephant spirit. I was going to say elements. Elephant spirit, learn from the past. This was a learning curve for them. This was a learning curve for them. You don't know what you got till it's gone, is the message I'm hearing from spirit. You don't know what you got till it's gone. But they still see you as a high value person. They still really think you're a great person, and if they had the opportunity, best but not, they'd be jumping back in. Yeah, so that's what I have for you, pal number 4. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm sending you guys all of my love. I hope you have a beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you guys are watching. Hit the thumbs up or comment down below if it resonated, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. So thank you guys for watching.